What is going on, everybody? My name is Brad Carney. I am the lead developer on Exoverse, and today I wanted to talk about our approach to early access in general. So we've been going by something known as the MVP approach, which stands for minimum viable product, which I know doesn't sound great, but bear with me. Basically what that means is that what we're putting out is limited in scope, but it works in every other way. So basically the emphasis is on the viable rather than the minimum. So basically what we want to put out there is a game that works, it's fully polished, it's fun, it's not buggy, you know, the concept comes across and everything, it's just limited in its scope. So when we launched in early access back in March, that was our intent. We wanted the game to be fully polished and working and all that. We wanted the content that we put out there to be incredibly representative of the final product. But unfortunately, kind of where we went wrong is that the game needed a lot more polish than I realized. Now, certainly we were aware that things like the levels needed a lot more polish. We definitely knew we weren't happy with those when we launched them, but there certainly were a lot of other features that needed a great deal of refining. There were a lot of confusing elements about the game. The boss battles not fully fleshed out. A lot of issues with the unlock progression system. Yeah, really, I could just go on and on, but you know, basically the game when it came out, not fully up to our standards, which I apologize for. You know, I think our hand really got forced. You know, our Kickstarter did not succeed, unfortunately, so definitely felt some pressure to get the game out there and, you know, kind of start making some revenue so we could reinvest it into the game so we could actually get it done and everything. Fortunately, I think we probably jumped the gun a little bit, which sorry about that. You know, it is certainly not our intention to give you guys a subpar game. But the good news is that we've spent our time in early access addressing all of these issues. So we've been getting the game polished. You know, it's looking great. It's looking so much better than it did when it launched in early access. We've been taking care of a lot of these issues that you all have been so gracious to share with us. You know, we've been getting rid of a lot of the confusion. So yeah, basically we're getting to the point now where it's now like where it should have been when we launched it. Basically all the content in there is almost polished to a T. Still missing a few things which are going to be getting all fixed up in the next few updates here. But really, you know, we're starting to finally get the content that's there to the point where I think we can all be proud. You know, this is something that I think you all can really enjoy. So, you know, we're very pleased with how it's progressing. Wish it could have been like this from the start, but hey, you know, it's a tough thing. But I guess kind of the lesson here, if there is one, I think there's one. The MVP approach, I definitely believe in it. It's just something you have to do right. You know, if you think you're putting something out there that's viable, make sure it's all polished. Make sure everything's working. Make sure you've really got your ducks in a row, and it should do well for you. And it should have done well for us, but hey, all's well that ends well, right? Anyway, well, I'm gonna wrap this up before I and too many more times. I'm gonna try and keep this short. Appreciate you guys watching this. This is something I'll try and do more regularly in the future. But yeah, have a good day. Take care.